Hey, welcome. So, you ready to finally get a handle on your financial future? Because today, we're going to break down a super simple but really powerful 3-step guide. It's all about mastering your money, feeling more confident, and, protecting everything you've worked so hard for. Let's dive in.
All right, let's start with a question. Be honest. Have you ever gotten to the end of the month, peeked at your bank account, and just thought, wait, where did it all go? I think we've all been there, right? It's that kind of frustrating feeling, like your money just has a mind of its own. But what if? What if you could be the one calling the shots?
We absolutely can. And in this explainer, we're going to build out your financial toolkit. And we're not just making this stuff up. We're using practical advice straight from the big guns, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, the FDIC, and the Federal Trade Commission. So this isn't some high-level theory. This is real, actionable stuff from the agencies that are literally designed to protect you.
Okay, so step one. It is all about one thing: visibility. You got to see what's happening. I mean, before you can tell your money where to go, you first have to figure out where it's already going. This, right here, is the foundation for everything else. So the big concept we're talking about here is cash flow. Now, I know it sounds like some fancy business school term, but it's actually super simple. All it means is the money coming into your household versus the money going out. That's it. Money in, money out. Just getting a handle on this flow is your first big win. So how do you even track it? Well, the best part is the tool you need is incredibly simple. Seriously, a basic table just like this one, which is inspired by resources from the CFPB, is all you need to get started. You've got a column for money in, like your paycheck, and a column for money out, your coffee, your rent, literally everything. Simple, right? And look, you do not need any fancy software to get this done. A simple notebook, that works great. A basic spreadsheet? Perfect. Or hey, a free budgeting app on your phone? Go for it. But here's the most important part. For the first week or two, your only job is to just watch. No changing your habits, no judging yourself. Just observe and write it all down. Think of yourself as a financial detective, just gathering clues. All right, so once you've done your detective work, once you have that data and you know your cash flow story, it is time for step 2. This is where we make the big shift. We stop looking at the past and we start actively designing your future. Now, I know what you might be thinking. The dreaded B word, budget, right? It just sounds like a strict diet for your wallet, full of things you can't do. But I really want us to reframe that idea. A budget is not a restriction, it's not a cage, it's a plan. It's your personal roadmap to help you get what you really want, whether that's a dream vacation, a down payment on a house, or just, that feeling of peace of mind.
The very first step in building that plan is a simple sorting game, separating your needs from your wants. Needs are the absolute must-haves, right? The stuff you need to live and work: housing, groceries, getting to your job. Wants are all the things that make life awesome, but that you could technically live without. Eating out, all those subscriptions, hobbies. Being really honest with yourself here is the key.
Okay, so let's actually build this thing. Following some super simple guidance from the FDIC, it really just comes down to 3 steps. 1. Calculate your income. Just add up all the money you have coming in each month. Easy. 2. List your expenses. And hey, you've already done the hard work here with your cash flow tracker. Just list it all out. And 3. The moment of truth. Subtract your total expenses from your total income. That number, your bottom line, tells you everything. It shows you if you've got money left over to save, or if you might need to make a few tweaks.
So, you've tracked your money, you've made a plan for it, awesome. But now we have to talk about the third and honestly super critical piece of this puzzle: protecting it. Because let's be real, in today's world, there are some pretty sophisticated threats out there trying to take it from you. And this warning, which is based on alerts from the FTC, really cuts to the heart of it. Scammers aren't these clumsy amateurs you can spot a mile away. No way. They are pros. They're professional manipulators. They will sound exactly like your bank. And their number one tool is to create panic, to make you feel like you have to act right now before you have a chance to think.
So, what are the dead giveaways? What should you be listening for? Think of these as the giant flashing red flags in a scam call. First, if they ask you to read them a verification code that was just sent to your phone, nope, that's a huge red flag. Second, if they tell you to transfer money to a different, quote-unquote, safe account, that is a classic scam. Your money is already in a safe account, the one it's in. And finally, if they're just creating a sense of total panic, that's the tactic. That's how they get you to make a mistake.
And they use very specific, very convincing language. They'll start with something that sounds totally believable, like, "Hi, there's some suspicious activity on your account." Then they offer the fake solution. "We need you to move your money to protect it." And then comes the trap. To do that, just read me that verification code we sent you. These are literally the scripts that the FTC warns everyone about. So if you remember nothing else, remember this one golden rule. Your real bank will never, and I mean never, call you up and ask for your PIN, your online password, or a one-time verification code. Ever. That code is for you to type in, not to read out loud to someone on the phone. So if you ever get a call like this and you feel even the slightest bit unsure, here's your game plan. It's simple. 1, just hang up. Seriously, just end the call. You don't owe them an explanation. 2, do not click any links in texts or emails they might have sent you. And 3, call your bank directly, but don't use a number they gave you. Use the official number from their website or the one on the back of your debit card. That is how you take back control. So there we have it. We've talked about tracking your money, planning for its future, and protecting it from threats. Now, let's just wrap it all up into a simple, repeatable routine, like a checkup for your financial fitness. Because really, mastering your money isn't about memorizing 100 complicated rules. It really just boils down to 3 core habits. So here it is, your new financial health routine. First, you track. Get into the habit of knowing where your money is actually going. Second, you plan. You create a simple budget to tell your money where you want it to go. And third, you protect. You stay alert and you defend your hard-earned money from these modern threats. Track, plan, and protect. That is your path to real financial control. So as we finish up, I want to leave you with one last question. Don't try to do everything at once. Just think, what is one small, totally manageable step you can take this week? Are you going to grab a notebook and just start tracking your spending? Or maybe just identify one want versus a need? Or hey, how about just saving your bank's official number in your phone right now? Just pick one and start today.